Someone sent us a severed finger. Bam. How's that for an opening line? Better than your dusty metaphors about whatever that snoozer-fest, the gilded teacup, was about.
Must we? That book explored the delicate interplay of societal expectation and for the record, Blast from the Past by Lucy Score opens with significantly less decorum. A severed digit is hardly subtle narrative framing.
Subtle is boring. This book knows what's up. We got Riley Thorn, our psychic gal pal, living in a house. That's basically the money pit directed by Satan. Her hot PI boyfriend, Nick, is being a world-class jerk because he's got his head stuck way up a cold case.
While your assessment is characteristically crude, the central conflict does revolve around Nick Santiago's obsessive behavior regarding the reappearance of Beth, or Sesame, a figure from his past, and the subsequent neglect, bordering on emotional abuse, of Riley.
Emotional abuse. Please. The man has panty-melting dimples. He's just stressed. He's dealing with trauma. Plus, someone mailed them a finger. Cut the guy some slack. He's probably great in the, you know.
Oh, for heaven's sake, are we really reducing complex relationship dynamics to the aesthetic appeal of facial indentations and speculative prowess? The man literally tells Riley she's disobeying direct orders. Direct orders? Is she his girlfriend or his poorly trained Labrador? It's textbook toxic masculinity as protective instinct. He's a walking red flag convention.
Okay. Calm down. Maybe the direct orders thing was a bit much. But Riley gives it back to him. And besides, who has time to worry about Nick's attitude when you've got the Golden Girls gone wild next door? Mrs. Penny and her gang, breaking and entering, hating the cops. Probably running an underground bingo racket. I love them. They're hilarious. Remember, Codeman Fanny? What even is that?
Hilarious. They are geriatric delinquents. One reviewer, quite sensibly, skipped nearly half the book because Mrs. Penny was, and I quote, so annoying. They are objectively ridiculous. Unbelievable plot devices designed to inject chaos where narrative coherence has clearly failed. They commit actual crimes.
Coherence is overrated. Life is chaotic, especially when you've got psychic powers that give you the psychic flow. Right when you get kidnapped by some creep with candy, and your boyfriend's too busy being emo to notice. It's relatable, minus the psychic part, and the finger, mostly, but the boyfriend being useless. Totally relatable. Reminds me of Gary from accounting.
Let's not bring Gary from accounting into this literary discussion. The point is the confluence of events, the kidnapping, the unreliable powers, the severed appendage, the criminally inclined senior citizens, the dilapidated housing. It stretches credulity to the breaking point. Is this supposed to be a romance, a comedy, a procedural? It's a genre pile-up.
It's fun. It's like Stephanie Plum crashed a National Lampoon movie that was already on fire. People love it. One review said, "The Hardmax. OMG. I had tears in my eyes from laughing so hard. I bet you didn't even get the Hardmax scene. Did you? Too busy analyzing Nick's insufficient apologies."
I am perfectly capable of appreciating humor, even absurdist humor. But there's a difference between charmingly bonkers and, well, this. The tonal shifts are jarring. 1 minute it's steamy moments. The next a dismembered body part arrives via courier. And don't get me started on the dog duty bandit. Is that supposed to be peak comedy?
Yes. It's low-stakes neighborhood drama gold. Lightens the mood before the next kidnapping or accidental arson. You just hate fun. You probably hated Riley getting lifted by gorgeous men while dressed as Cleopatra too.
I found the entire Halloween party sequence excessive, though I will concede Jasmine, the lawyer friend, her sass into overdrive was moderately diverting. Perhaps her spin-off would have more narrative discipline.
See, you do like parts You're just because this book is more popular than the Gilded Teacup ever was. People actually read this. They argue about Nick. Is he toxic trash or just a flawed hero? Are the old ladies comedy gold, or should they be locked up? That's engagement.
Engagement born of questionable taste, perhaps. Fine, let's rate this literary whirlwind.
Okay. I give Blast from the Past 5 out of 5 severed fingers. It's wild. It's messy. Nick's hot even when he's a tool. And the old ladies are my heroes.
And I give it 3 out of 10 pending lawsuits against elderly neighbors. Points awarded for Jasmine's competence, and deducted for nearly everything else, especially Nick's appalling behavior and the sheer structural chaos.
You're impossible. Okay, folks. Agree. Disagree. Send us angry emails. We thrive on it.
We delve into sentient slime mold seek soulmate. Oh, good grief.
It sounds amazing. Catch you next time on Heartbook Radio.